So about 10-ish years ago, I developed the system that I call the 3 C's of happy volunteers. And we're going to define happy not as all puppies and rainbows and kittens and goodies all the time, but being content, satisfied, feeling valued, feeling heard, feeling a sense of belonging, feeling a sense of welcome in the organization, and that someone's confident in their work. And an easy way to think about this is that comfort, convenience, and connection. So under comfort, we want to think about physical and emotional comfort. So are people comfortable with their task, the training, the temperature? I've worked with a lot of conservation and indoor-outdoor organizations. That can be literal, but also the emotional temperature. Is it a toxic team? Is it a toxic culture in the organization? Hopefully not, but that's worth understanding and recognizing that that may be a turnoff, encourage people to stick around. And then just very basic creature comforts. If someone's coming on site to your agency or organization and working in person, then just making it as simple and clear as this refrigerator in the office is for everybody. Just put your name on your yogurt, or here's where the bathrooms are. Those very simple creature comforts can make a big difference in especially someone returning to volunteer in a recurring role over a length of time and keeping that talent around. And then again, convenience. It gets into that financial barrier of time, transportation, and technology. So even though you're doing the work of hoping to bridge that digital divide and educate people, how you are putting out your recruitment and just any kind of marketing or messaging around your organization has a lot to do with technology and people having access to it. So you may be hoping to get peer support volunteers that are already good at tutoring technology. And if you have volunteers that are doing that, then you can create some convenience or accessibility if you do have more remote roles in something that doesn't have to be in person, or something that is maybe more bite-sized that can be done on someone's own time, just with certain deadlines and parameters, instead of having to show up into an office or show up to a certain location every day and creating those potential time and transportation and cost barriers. And really, again, the currency of connection, the currency of volunteers or supporters, donors, advocates, anyone who wants to be a part of the work that you're doing with your organization or agency really comes down to that sense of trust. And like I mentioned at the beginning, we're all in this together. So having that sense that we have each other's backs is really important. And what I found in utilizing this with all different kinds of agencies is that people commit when they know that you're thinking about their comfort, their convenience, and their connection to the cause that they want to be there to support. So one of the comments that came up is that some organizations or agencies do not have the budget for dedicated volunteer coordinator or manager or staff. And then very often I've seen in nonprofits where there's a lot of different people in different departments that have something to do with volunteers, but no one person is centralized or in charge of it. That's not ideal, but we can still work with that if that's your situation, or if you're a department of one. And how the 3 C's, I hope this is another takeaway that you go and do after this webinar, is that everybody is a leader of volunteers. Other volunteers, paid staff members, everybody should know the basics of volunteering. Is there an age requirement? Is there a certification or a driver's license requirement like CPR? Everybody should get the basic requirements of the roles and who to contact for more information if it's not you yourself. Now, I call this teaching everybody the elevator pitch. And I think about this as 3 words, 30 seconds, or 3 minutes. So if everybody in your agency, if all hands understand 3 words like join our team, help our elders, whatever, like 3 quick, easy, simple marketing call to action, that should be all over your recruitment stuff.